Well, you never knew which way this match was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Old Trafford.
Well, that's a surprise. I really did think the obvious choice was to throw the ball to the bowlers, but nope. Time for the openers to pad up. They're probably surprised too.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out. Some real... It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Goes over the top with that shot. Shepherd from the Stretford end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Needs a direct hit. Straight into deep thirds midst. Got their balance and judgment right and just waited for the ball. That's a good catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball... This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Edged it. Just got to follow up. That last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
I'm liking the look of this field. If the bowlers stick to their plans, it should be tough to score, but they still have some protection.
Can't get that outside the ring field. 8 runs added in that over. The originals are 75 for none.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Just open the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. thick edge. End of the over. 7 off it. The Originals are...
How will the bowler respond?
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's gone. Nice, simple catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
Great commitment. Six runs added in the over. The Originals are 100 for 1.
You wouldn't have thought the power...
Going with spin now.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Quickly into position and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot. Now, sloppy signs there. The Rockets will need to be better.
That always looked like a total that would be tough to defend. They would have loved to have put up more of a fight though, and in the end, a very comprehensive.
Good evening, one and all. We're here at Headingley. You join us for this 100 match between...
Going to bat first. Well, a bit of a surprise call. Can't see the benefit in batting in these conditions. And the bowlers will have a spring in their step.
Going with spin now.
I'm liking the look of this field. If the bowlers stick to their plans, it should be tough to score, but they still have some protection.
Massive outside edge. Everyone's gone up.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
coming to the wicket. They'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Nicked it. End of the over. Just one off it. The Superchargers, 53 for 5. Timed that perfectly.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Goes over the top with that shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Couldn't get it through the field. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. The right armour is... And that's the end of the innings. The Rockets have been set a target of 116 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Finds the fielder with that shot. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Can't get that outside the ring field. 6 runs added there. The Rockets are 6 for 1.
First over complete, and a good start for the batters.
Khan from the Kirkstall lane end. And gone. Caught in the slips. And out. What a great catch. Diving away and plucked it with one hand. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You join us for this test match.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between India and Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka might look to push up a bit in the field and keep the pressure on the new batter. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Picks the gap perfectly. Couldn't get it through the field. Wow, that missed a lot. A little fall, that's going to be 4 runs.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Misses everything. Maturana will be happy with the work that over. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Solid shot, really well played. Ball was just a little short, and that was a great shot off the back foot. Well, that's a fantastic shot. Onto the back foot quickly and rolls the wrist to keep the shot down. Great vision.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Onto that early, that could be 4.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Through the gap, great shot.
That was timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary. Nothing really wrong with that ball.
No, terrible shot. End of the over. Nicely played, perfect timing.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Power and precision in that shot.
That's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
That's gone. Nice, simple catch. Beautiful take. Caught and bowled.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the...
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Time to follow up after... Such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. They've gone up here. India having a good chat with his captain. Not sure this one is worth a review. May as well try your luck.
I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble.
Good decision by the umpire. The challenge wasn't successful.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Good shot, a beauty. Five runs added in that over. Sri Lanka. Nice cut shot, but straight to gully. Thin edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. Digs out the Yorker. Got that away nicely. Onto that early, that could be four.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of the over, 7 off it.
Sri Lanka
Of 57 for none. Going with spin now.
Left-armer is coming into the attack.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the over, 2 runs added.
Sri Lanka
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Doesn't beat the infield. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Trying to get the pressure on now. Great ball, last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. End of the over, not many coming from it. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Quick onto that in the infield. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Good shot, a beauty. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire... Oh my, that's racing ball.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Very good shot there.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
That's the over. Sri Lanka are 101 for 2. On to the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Nicely fielded on the boundary. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Nicely played, perfect time. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Picks the gap perfectly. Five runs added in the over. Sri Lanka are